Hi guys, welcome to Tech Tricks Tutorials. Today we're going to talk about how to create a brochure in Canva. This is a step-by-step guide to follow easily, so don't forget to hit the like and the subscribe button. Let's dive right in. Canva is a free-to-use online graphic design and beginner-friendly tool that has helped millions of users in creating designs for social media posts, print, logos, mock-ups, videos, presentations, and more. But of course, if you would like to maximize everything Canva has to offer, such as pro templates, elements, and Magic Studio tools, you're gonna have to go for a subscription in which you can pay for monthly or yearly, individually, or as an organization by having a team. Now let's proceed with the tutorial. Okay, so to get started with Canva, the first thing that we're gonna have to do is go to canva.com on your browser, or if you have the app installed on your device, of course, that's much better. Now there are several ways to start creating a brochure. First off is that you can hover your mouse over here in Design Spotlight, and then you can find brochures under Marketing on the far right side. Another thing you can do is you can type down a prompt here in the search bar indicating what type of brochure you would like by using 5 or more words to describe your design. Lastly, you can go straight to create a design wherein you can type down brochure. Doing that should give you some size suggestions commonly used in brochures. This way of starting a brochure would lead you to create a design from scratch. So let's proceed to the first way of starting a brochure, which is by hovering over here in Design Spotlight and then make our way to the marketing section. Then let's click on brochures. Once you reach the brochure page in Canva, you should see this page where it says you can design and print beautiful brochures. Scroll down lower until you see the templates that Canva has to offer. As it says here, this is the best way to get a head start with free design templates you can customize in just a few clicks. So feel free to look around this section of the page, and then if you don't find the design you like right away, you can always browse more templates by clicking this button. So I clicked on browse, and it brought me to this page wherein there's clearly a lot more template options to choose from. And now we just have to look around and find the one that suits our design in mind the best. So right now I'm choosing a design to use and customize for our brochure. Now let's say for example that I really like this design over here and that it suits the brochure or the style of brochure that I need to create. So what we're gonna have to do if we like a design is we just have to click on it, and then this should pop up wherein you can look at the design closer, and if you scroll down, you'll find a few more designs to choose from that's similar to your first choice. Let's proceed to customizing the design by clicking on Customize this template. Once we click on Customize this template, a new tab should open wherein we can now edit the template that we selected. Let's say for example that I want to change the colors of the elements over here in the background, turning it from this subtle brownish color into something a little more cooler or bluer. Let's hover over that until it highlights the element in a rectangle, click on it, and then open the color editing tool over here on top, and then let's choose a color in the palette on the left side. So like I said, I want to turn this into something a little bit more cooler like water, so I can look for the perfect shade through the slider over here. And then if I want to change the other color into that same shade, I can either copy this code or simply click on Change All. And then everything in that first color should all change to the new color that we chose over here. So let's click on Change All. And then everything in that first color should all change to the new color that we chose. Perfect, so now I like the shade of that blue. The next thing I want to do is maybe change the pictures, right? So what I'm gonna do if I have my own photos uploaded, or if I want to upload my own photos, I can always go to uploads over here on the left hand side, or I can choose photos from the elements section over here. So for this one, let's click on elements and then choose some different photos. So let's click on elements and then search for the type of photos that we want to see in our design. Since we're looking for photos, we're gonna have to click on photos. And then I'm just gonna have to look around, find the perfect photos that would match my brochure, click and then drag it onto the area where I want to put the photo in. Now since the word hotel over here is a little bit cropped in the side, what we can do to fix that is we can double click on the photo and then it should show up like this, wherein we can now move the photo around and place it exactly how we want to see it. We can also resize the photo by clicking on the corners, and once you're done editing the size of the photo, you can click on this blank section over here to exit this mode, or you can hit done. Now let's change the rest of the photos in this brochure. After changing the photos, I think it's time to change the rest of the colors of the design. Let's say for this, everything green about this brochure, I want to change it into something a little more blue to match the background element. So I'm gonna click on the blue shade here in the palette that we previously used, and then I'm gonna add a new color so that I can choose to make it darker. And now see here, I like this shade over here. So I'm gonna click on the blank space on the sides. Now I'm also gonna change the rest of the greens in this photo, and then I'm gonna click on this new color that we chose earlier, and then click on change all here at the bottom. So see what that did? It also changed the color greens here in the other words into that same shade of blue. Once we're done, click on the blank space on the side. Now there's one more thing that's still green, which is this quotation over here on the top left side. So I'm gonna click on that, edit the color, and then choose for the blues that I selected earlier. I think this shade suits the element better. So now that I'm done, I'm gonna click on the blank space on the side again. Now our brochure is looking a little more personalized this time around, and I really like it, but also, of course, don't forget to change up the words written on it, and you can easily do that by hovering over which words you want to change and then double click on it. Don't forget that if you use the paid version of Canva, you can hover over the icon over here, wherein it's Magic Write, a feature of Magic Studio where we can continue writing, summarize, rewrite, make the writing a little bit more fun, more formal, or even sprinkle some fairy dust. So we changed that into the essence is not in mastery alone, and I really like it, so let's leave it at that. So again, one of the most important things in making a brochure out of a template is to edit out the words, make sure to use your own words, and then once we're done, of course, the last thing that we're gonna have to do is to download our design. And you can download the design by clicking on the share button here on the top right hand corner and then click on download. And that, everyone, is how to create a brochure in Canva. If you find this video helpful, make sure to hit the like and the subscribe button for more videos like this. See you on the next video!